Welcome to another lovely sunny day here on the Caravan channel. We're out in a little CS campsite, a 5 caravan site. If you haven't tried these, they are infinitely worth trying, and in this program we'll give you a couple of examples. One of the things that quite often happens to us on the Caravan channel is that we get sent stuff, and some of the stuff that we get sent we try and discover it's really not worth looking at again, but some of the stuff we get sent is really rather good. We're all familiar with these two guys, and they're not exactly popular. They're quite expensive, and you need to carry the two different cans. They have two different uses. One is a bit of a nasty smell, one is not too bad. Mixed together they're kind of okay, but they're what we've all been using for a lot of years. This one, however, is quite new. We were just sent this. It's called OneChem, and the idea behind it is that you use just one chemical to do both the toilet flush and the holding tank itself. That means that you don't carry two chemicals about with you. This chemical is apparently somewhat environmentally friendlier, and it also smells quite reasonable. We don't mind the smell of this chemical at all. OneChem is actually a very clever chemical. It doesn't have some of the objectionable qualities of some of the mainstream chemicals on the market, if you like, but it does work. We've tried it 4 or 5 times on campsites for a few days, and we don't have any problems with it whatever. Using the chemical for the two different systems, one for the water tank and one for the holding tank, could be difficult, but they've made it easy. The way they've made it easy is here. It's a little dosing system, which is really very clever. To actually get the right dose to put into the rinse tank, you only need about half of this container full. For the main tank, as long as you give it a drop of water, you need it very nearly full. All you do is take the lid off and give it a little gentle squeeze like that, and when it's filled up to the level, you stop squeezing. I think that's absolutely brilliant. And it's as simple as that. You just pour that chemical in, you pour the appropriate amount of water in, and you're off. It's no problem at all. The flush system seems to work very well. The loo doesn't have any objectionable smell at all. It smells slightly of this chemical, but this chemical is not at all objectionable. So we think we've found a little winner. And it saves carrying two different chemicals. It means you're just carrying one. The only objection we have to this dispenser at all is just the fact that when you pour it out, it does tend to go down there a bit, just down the moulding line. And that's just easily wiped off, but it does of course mark your fingers, but it's water soluble, washes off, causes no problems. I think that's really, really sensible and useful as a development in chemicals for your toilet. So, the makers say you only have to use one bottle for flush and waste, and you save chemical by measuring it properly. The chemical doesn't stain, is easily washed off, and it contains a water softener and a lime scale remover. Inside its child-safe cap, it's biodegradable and environmentally friendly, and vitally, it is formaldehyde free. Finally, it's made, bottled, labelled and distributed in and from the West Midlands, so it has a low carbon footprint.